Alright, what's going on, fellas? So, today we're going to talk about some secrets, some dirty secrets that women don't want you to know. Alright, guys, now the reason why I'm making this video is not to demonize women and not to portray them as evil little critters. Alright, fellas, this video is to help you understand the real nature of human beings and intersexual dynamics and female nature, what we like to call it. Now, fellas, the more you understand this, alright, fellas, the better results you're going to have. You may not agree with some of these points I'm going to make today, but I guarantee you, this is real life. Alright, guys, now, number one secret that women are not going to tell you, but you need to know, because I'm your big brother and I'm going to help you out. I'm going to tell you the fucking truth, G. Alright? First thing is women will share you with other women. Okay, guys, now, this is not all in all. This is not obsolete. This is case by case, obviously. Okay, fellas, now, let me give you a little history. In the United States and other Western countries, polygamy, which we like to call it, is illegal. Okay, fellas, this was actually made illegal in 1888. Now, fellas, the reason why it's illegal, because in some religions, cultures such and such, one man being with multiple women is not culturally acceptable or politically acceptable, whatever you want to call it. Okay, fellas, but that's not the point. This is a human nature discussion. All right, fellas, by nature, women will share you with another woman only. All right, fellas? Let me grab you real quick. Only if you're a man that she sees as high enough value. Okay, guys? Now, high value you have to be, that depends on the woman. Okay, fellas? I guarantee you, I know this based on personal experience, and I know this based on observance from other men. Okay, now you may live in a world, or people may live in a world where that is non-existent. And the fucking even thought of your girl being okay with you dealing with other chicks in front of her face or discreetly behind her back with her knowledge is fucking insane. I understand, G. You know nothing of it. You probably never saw it, but it's real life. Okay, fellas? Now, I'm not saying that you should go cheat on your girl and she should be okay with it just because I said it. Okay, fellas? That's why I gave you the disclaimer. I'm not telling you that this is how you should operate your life. I'm just giving you the facts about women. Okay, fellas? That if they love you enough and they respect you enough, at some point or immediately, they will be okay with it. This is not a hood rat conversation, because I know some high value women that understand. They either know polygamy based on their religion, cultural standards, or they just understand human fucking nature, and they're not going to battle men and our primary desire or primitive need or want to have a bunch of bitches. All right, fellas. Now, you can take this any kind of way. It's real life. This is something that a woman won't tell you. She won't tell you that she actually gets turns on knowing you can get other women. All right, fellas. I get it's multi-levels to this shit. All right, fellas. But the simple point, a woman would be okay with sharing you with another chick. There's many women who are now openly admitting that they would be okay with being a side chick or being a second wife or being the other girl. All right, fellas? Now, you as a man, you probably wouldn't understand because you couldn't fathom doing this. All right? That's cuckoldry. But women are different. This is the difference between male and female nature. We are not the same. I know society is trying to make us the same, G, but we're not the same. We're 100%, not 100%, but we're slightly different. All right, fellas? Let's move on. All right, fellas. Number two secret that women won't tell you is closely related to number one. All right, guys, she loves being jealous. Now, fellas, listen to me clearly, fellas. Listen to me clearly. Women are going to tell you certain things that they like, that they don't like, what they think, what they don't think, what they prefer, what they don't prefer. But if you're either old enough or had enough experience or just seen enough, you will realize that women usually, not in all cases, but they usually speak from their current feeling or emotion or their current thought process. Meaning the thing that they're saying may not end up being the same feeling that they'll have maybe 2 days later or even 2 minutes later. Okay, guys? So most things you have to take that women say with a grain of salt. All right, fellas. The point of this video is actually to explain to you that you probably shouldn't take women too serious, all right, and not get too pressed about either what they say or what they do in most cases, especially what they say. And one of the things that they say is they don't like to be jealous. Okay, fellas, they don't want to know that you're liking another girl's pic, or you're hitting another girl up, or some other girl is interested in you or giving you attention. Bro, I guarantee you, if a woman knows, and this has a lot to do with jealousy, if a woman knows that other women want you, all this will do was raise her attraction for you. So don't ever let a woman tell you, I don't want any other women following you or hitting you up, and I don't want to see any other woman looking at you. That is a fucking lie. That is a shit test. All right, fellas, I can't come up with any other explanation why a woman would say that dumb shit to you. All right, fellas, because one of the simple facts about female nature, since we talking about it, all right, fellas, is competition anxiety. Now, I wouldn't even really call it anxiety. It's just more about the competition aspect, which is something that is built in us naturally as human beings. More for men, of course, because of testosterone, but especially from women. And I would beg to argue that women love to compete with other women more than we love to do with other men. Gee, I think that women are way more competitive. Because when a man goes out, right, and he puts on a shirt or a hat or sunshades, we're not really trying to compete with other men. We just trying to get the women. Yeah, we understand that to get the women, we have to compete with the men, but we're not looking at the other man like, oh, look at him, look at his shoes, look at his shirt. That's feminine men who do that. But women, when they get dressed, they're focusing on looking good for the women versus the men that they're trying to attract, G. I guarantee you. All right, not in all cases, but in most cases. So women love to compete. So when a woman knows that she's in competition with another chick who's trying to get you, but let me just clarify this, fellas. This is another thing where she has to see you as high value or high enough value. Because if you're not, there's nothing to compete for. People only compete for prizes. All right, I'm just giving you the real nature about this shit. So if she sees that if she loses you, there's actually something to lose. She will develop competition anxiety. But if you're nothing to lose and you're just like every other dude, I don't even think she'll be jealous. Never mind her loving being jealous. I don't even think she'll be jealous. She'll just not care. All right, because there's nothing to actually take from her. All right, fellas, there's a difference from, oh, you cheating on me, from, oh, she trying to take my man. Think about that. All right, I'm gonna let you think about that. Because the real thing that this jealousy thing does, all it does is this is a real passive way to keep a woman on this emotional roller coaster that we talked about. Some guys may bitch and moan, oh, it's manipulative. I don't need to play those games. Geez, it ain't games. This stuff that happens naturally or inorganically. Because if you're working on yourself, obviously other women are going to be attracted to you because they're going to see the same thing that your girl sees. So this ain't playing games. This is all tied into you just being the best version of yourself. Because as you get better, other women are going to want you. The current chick that you're with, she's going to see the attention and validation that you're getting from other women. Therefore, she's going to feel the competition anxiety organically. All right, you ain't got to push it or pressure. Like I said, don't take these bitches too seriously. All right, it ain't that important. I'm just giving you the game today. All right, number three thing is women, all right, are very territorial. Okay, fellas, women will mark their territory when they see you as high enough value or when the genuine interest is high. Okay, fellas, I will give you an example. Women like to do silly little things, like leave pieces of lingerie at your apartment or something like that. Okay, fellas, this has a lot to do to tie into the competition anxiety. Okay, fellas? Now, sometimes women just like to do this to let you know or give you like a signal or a choosing signal, like a high level, extreme choosing signals that she's yours. It's very aggressive. You know, she may leave her fucking hair thing at your house on the bed, like clear sight where you can see it. You know, or leave a piece of, you know, a hoodie somewhere, or take your hoodie. You know, it's another example of her marking her territory. Okay, like in high school, girls used to leave hickeys on you. All right, fellas, shit like that. And sometimes it goes even further, as like a woman will leave a comment on your page. Like you'll post a picture of you, like great physique, you just got out the gym, good pump, and you know it's a bunch of chicks commenting, and she'll comment something like very specific, like she was there with you, or like she's your girl, just to show all the other bitches like that's mine. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, if you're not getting this, okay, fellas, I'm not gonna say she don't want you, but this just to show you that women will go to these extremes when they like you, doing shit like spying on other girls' social media platforms. I'm not just talking about checking your social media, cause you know she gonna do that. That's by nature, bro. I guarantee you, the girl that you rocking with right now, bro, she watches your social media religiously. Cause when you don't text back within 5 minutes, she on your page, G. I guarantee you. You can let her play all nonchalant like she won't. Like her ego that big. It ain't that big, G. Trust me. A lot of these chicks really don't got big egos, G. Let's talk about it. They really don't. They faking it, bro. To be honest. All you got to do is know how to break them in. All right? And like I said, somebody like, oh, I ain't playing them games. Well, don't deal with women, bro. All right? Don't take them too serious. It's all a game. The reason why you think it's playing games because you're taking it too serious. It is a fucking game. It's been a game since elementary school, G. All right, these women ain't that important. So we talking about this shit so you can play the game better and you can get better results and get more coins. All right, fellas? All right, guys, so this is the last thing, all right? And this is the most important thing, and I'm going to break this down because there's a lot of misconceptions to this. Okay, fellas? Now, last secret is a woman cares how much money you make. Okay, guys, now let me be clear and specific and precise and concise about this, all right? Now, it's not necessarily the amount of money you make, all right? Because to be honest, women have no idea, all right, how much money most of the men that they're with make. Okay, I'll give you an example. A woman doesn't know the difference between a Nissan fucking 370Z and a McLaren. Okay, fellas? Most women don't. I guarantee you, because all they see when they see both of those cars is a Lamborghini. All right, that's all they see because it's a bright yellow sports car. All right, I kid you not, bro. If you talk to most women and you ask them, how much does a college professor make? How much does a lawyer make? How much does a doctor make? How much does this make and this make and this make? The numbers are way off the charts, bro. They have no idea. Now, some women know. But I'm trying to wrap this around your head, bro. Most women don't tie an actual monetary value to things. All they tie is status to things. So let me land this plane for you, okay, fellas? It's the mindset that comes with the money that women care about. And I'm going to show you why. There's a guy named Tyrone, okay, fellas? And he ain't got money. But what he has is the mindset that men that money have, okay? Independent, dominance, not giving a fuck about these games that women play, knowing how to pass shit tests, masculine, assertive. You get where I'm going, all right? The reason why women usually leave men when they lose all their money, I'm not saying in all cases because I'm not putting these bitches on a pedestal, but sometimes these men go from Tyrone to fucking Billy. Okay, no offense to anybody that's watching named Billy. All right, guys, but this is what you turn into when you lose your money because that's what your confidence was built on. Tyrone will have a problem because his confidence built on other shit, natural shit. All right, fellas? So by the time he get rich, it don't matter if he got money or not. And when he do got money, the bitch will never ask him for money. All right, fellas, that's another dirty secret. A little quick when they won't tell you. When they really love you, bro, they don't even ask you for money like that. All right, bro, when they really rock with you, G, and they down for you, they do not ask you for money like that, G. All right, it's the dead honest truth, man. I'm gonna make a part 2 of this one because this one deep, real deep. Women will give you the game. All right, fellas, they gonna give you the game. They not gonna directly give you the game, but they gonna show you exactly what they want. When I said that women will share you with other women, women will never tell you this. Matter of fact, they will never admit this. Why? Because it's not politically, culturally correct to admit this. It makes them look way worse than what we already know they are. All right, G? So understand the game, understand the truth, all right? It's your boy, KD. We out here, baby.